walking down a lonely road, but you found me. So glad
It's a Cadillac.
now I'm with you.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the left to edit league settings and choose what role you want to run the show as, a coach or an owner.
my woman. Yeah. But you my
It's a Cadillac.
Yeah. Baby, you my woman. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a Cadillac.
Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance. We are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want.
It's a Cadillac.
Not at all, because not only do you get the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Jackson on the move to his left. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way, and then try and match his athleticism.
And he will have the Ravens first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
This time Jackson will throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Jackson to throw. They'll roll him out right. Give him a couple on the schedule. It's second down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
This is 2nd and 8. They go play action now. Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 24 yards. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's Jackson. Roll to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Dafe showing off the pass rush skills. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Mitchell. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. As let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Again, and he's going the wrong way again. He'll lose yardage here, back to the 5. 4th down, here's Jackson, sliding out of the pocket. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. In motion left, Bateman. Shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Steps away. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't blow
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted, because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it, and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and... Here's it. To throw is Jackson. Rifles left. Kyle Hamilton picks. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force it to, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Being chased out left. And they take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
It's a Cadillac.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. Able to power through. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver. And it's good yardage and a 1st down to open the drive.
Play action. It's Jackson. Jackson on the move to his left. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Trent Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop him. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Jackson. That is caught for Rashad Bateman. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Justin Tucker for the extra point. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Justin Tucker for the extra point.
It's a Cadillac.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for 2.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
It's a Cadillac.
They'll throw for it with Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprise to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Eric Henry taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. pass there to the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, trying to tie this football game. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick, but instead it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take him down, but not before they reach the 50. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Down to about 45.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
He finds his man, it's Charlie Kohler. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 23. 23 yards the pickup there. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Here's Hill again on 2nd down. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down. Back now in Baltimore. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Isaiah Likely from 21 yards away. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we're all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Just a yard on the pickup there. That'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Lamar changing the look. Again, it's Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. Rolling to his left. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenges to blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They run wide side with Henry.
It's a Cadillac!
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A toss left. Henry. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but he stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And that would be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. 20 down the left sideline. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hand. We want to head the other way.
We also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And they'll get it out inside the 30th to 27. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And a
It's a Cadillac.
gets me every time I see him.
It's a
You
Cadillac.
want in charge and shit.
And Compton is the one. You lose. Every time you bite with that nigga, and I'm the one that pays for it. dropping heat.
It's a Cadillac. It's a Cadillac.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. And all the way out just shy of midfield before going out of bounds at the 49.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
And the result here, a pickup of 8, leaves them with 2 to go on second down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think early here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he gets this inside 35-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and extra yards after contact. But that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Love looking to throw it. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Come up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing. Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now they coughed it up. You got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And it's throw incomplete. Now the defender all over at that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. In motion, the tight end Kelsey. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time is left. And a big loss hit. Taken down. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got it with the 15. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. Linebackers nowadays, they run like bats, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Another completion here to Hunt. So the completion good for 6 yards, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. Trying for it with P-Ryan, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off at 5, and keep it moving.
Hunt. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground again. It's Hunt. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kareem Hunt, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off his running back unsuccessfully.
Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. To pass, here's Jordan Love. That is caught, and he's going to have the Packers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Love now. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
13 yards, 1st down, Packers. To throw now, here's Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And he's brought down, not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Now a give to Jenkins running right. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Love. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progression, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays, because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, particularly running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on again here. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, call the timeout.
It's a Cadillac.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's go out and play our best football and win one for us.
On second down, right back to Hunt. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Back to throw. Love, flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Looking to throw. Love, eluding the pressure right. Able to man, that's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Love. This is caught, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, 31 yards, and the Packers have taken the lead. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2. Love throwing for it. complete at the 1. And he'll be stopped shy of the goal line here. So the lead will remain at 6 points. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
Steps away. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
That's taken in by Kraft. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 64 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Flush to his right. And it's a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs from 8 yards out. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
And this is what coaches talk about, never being satisfied. No matter what the lead, always trying to increase it. You never know what can happen in this NFL.
The Packer offense, Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead 2 more. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Chiefs, the football butt, with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Mahomes, the offense, staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. for it with Hunt. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now they'll throw with Mahomes out to his left. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now Mahomes. Packer pressure, and down he goes. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. Looking deep downfield. Bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this. What I think part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Love. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and at least more.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 20. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with it. And you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Mahomes to throw it. On the move to his left. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Mahomes will throw, rolling to his left. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So here we go. They'll need the recovery, obviously, then a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. And this one's going to be covered up by now a loose football. The ball comes out. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on deep.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Now McManus for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
It's a Cadillac.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here, 1st and 10. Steps away. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. It's a room to maneuver. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of 20. 159 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to be a quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordan Love, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. McManus's point after is good, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want off?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other."
And now here's another interception. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. This is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
That's going to be caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. McManus now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge huge lead, just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door. Maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
Yeah, we'll see if they go back to base. It'll buy some time, right? Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now we'll get whistles, and they signaled for a timeout. I'm sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One final try for Mahomes. Out to his left. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work across midfield.